Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to learn how to find domain and range of the function. So what is the domain of a function? So set of all values for which the function is defined is called a domain of the function. Or we can say that all x values or input that have an output of real y values is called domain of that function. So now this is domain. So what is the range of the function? So y values or outputs of a function are known as the range. So make it more clear, I will take a machine. Let's say this is a machine whose function is fx is equal to x square. So when we put x is equal to 1 in this machine, so the function is x square. So we will get 1 into 1, that is 1. And if we put 2 into this machine, then it will produce 2 into 2, that is 4. So these numbers are called input and these are called output. So input are the domain of the function and outputs are the range of the function. So this was the simplest way to understand what is domain and the range. But there are some restrictions while finding the domain and the range of the functions. Number 1, radicals with even indices. So if in the function we have a radical with even indices, then radicand must be non-negative. That is, radicand must be greater than or equal to 0. For example, fx is equal to square root of x, then x must be non-negative, because if x is negative, then this number will become imaginary and the function fx will become undefined. So it's necessary that the value in this square root should be greater than or equal to 0. Now second restriction is, if we have fraction in the function, then denominator must not be equal to 0. Suppose we have a function fx is equal to 1 upon x minus 1, then x minus 1 must not be equal to 0, because if x is 1, then this will become 1 upon 1 minus 1, that is 1 upon 0, which is undefined. So the function will become undefined. Now to make it more clear, let me take some examples. So here is a question. Determine the domain and the range of the following functions. So the first question is fx is equal to 2x plus 7. Now we substitute different values of x and see whether y turns out to be defined or not. So fx is equal to 2x plus 7, this is given. So now we substitute different values of x, like when we put x is equal to minus 4, then from this equation we will get 2 into minus 4 plus 7, that is minus 1. So y will be minus 1. Similarly, when we substitute x minus 1, y will be 5. And when x is 0, y is 7. When x is 2, y is 11. And when x is 5, y will be 17. So here we see there is no domain restriction. So it will cover all real numbers. So for function fx is equal to 2x plus 7, domain is x such that x belongs to R, that is set of all real values. And this can also be written as d is equal to minus infinity to infinity. Now for the range, we will write fx as y. So this will become y is equal to 2x plus 7. Now expressing x in terms of y, we will get 2x is equal to y minus 7, or x is equal to y minus 7 divided by 2. So here in denominator we have a constant value, so y can take any real values. So the range of the function will be y such that y belongs to R. that is set of all real numbers. And this can also be written as r is equal to minus infinity to infinity. Now second question is fx is equal to x square minus 4. Here x is a square term, so fx will be defined for every value of x. So domain of the function will be x such that x belongs to R. Also d is equal to minus infinity to infinity, that is set of all real numbers. Now range will be, we will substitute y in place of x, so this will y is equal to x square minus 4. Now express x in terms of y, so we will get x square is equal to y plus 4, or x is equal to square root of y plus 4. So here we have a square root, so this term should always be greater than or equal to 0, otherwise x will be undefined. So y plus 4 should always be greater than or equal to 0, that is y should always be greater than or equal to minus 4. So the range of the function will be y such that y belongs to R and y should always be greater than or equal to minus 4. Or this can also be written as r is minus 4 to infinity, where square bracket means that minus 4 is included in the range. Now third question is fx is equal to 2 divided by 3 minus x. So here we have 3 minus x in denominator. So this term should not be equal to 0. That is 3 minus x should not be equal to 0. That is x should not be equal to 3. Otherwise this will become 0 and fx will become undefined. So domain will be x such that x belongs to R, where x is not equal to 3. Or this can be written as d is equal to minus infinity to 3 union 3 to infinity, where this open bracket means that 3 is not included in the domain. Now for the range, we will write fx as y, so this equation will become y is equal to 2 divided by 3 minus x. On solving, we will get y 3 minus x is equal to 2, which will give 3y minus 6y is equal to 2, or 3y minus 2 divided by y is equal to x in terms of y. So here y is in denominator, so y should not be equal to 0. So range of the function is y such that y belongs to R, where y is not equal to 0, and this can also be written as range is equal to minus infinity to 0 union 0 to infinity, where these open bracket means that 0 is not included in the range of the function. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.